We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, breaking through key support levels and trying to hold support here. And in today's volatility, our SPY bot at 8:55 a.m. sends out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows cross the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness there on 42 vision, and put options went up 200% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, fighting to hold support here above 555. And in today's video, we're going to break down the key levels I would watch and what I'm watching going into tomorrow. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run today was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run today was from our Netflix spot. Our Netflix spot at 8:55 a.m. sent out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside, pure weakness down 42 vision, and put options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump to these charts. Here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, doing a full transition from the rip area of bright green bars to multiple dip areas of white with red borders. And if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the dips from the rips to the dips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with the SPY, the S&P 500 index, under a bear indicator here at 561.20 for the first time on the 30-minute in the last 3 days since the 555 level. And we reached that level as a support today, right? That 555.80 level, something to not ignore, a crucial area of resistance before it got broken through and used as support on Tuesday. And we're back at these levels in one single day. Everything we went up yesterday, we came right back down. And now a bear indicator has popped up and a full transition has happened here from bright green bars to white with red borders on 42 vision. And same thing here on the QQQ under a bear indicator at 502. It did break through Tuesday's support on the QQQ of 496. And it's down here towards 492. A lot more volatility here on these charts, and we could see here on Tesla a bear indicator at 265 broke through that support of 257, and also here 250 down towards 236. And then we have Apple here under a bear indicator at 232 and trying to fight and hold above the 225 levels. So multiple stocks here under bear indicators, and Netflix bear indicator since yesterday from 688 continued strong, and it went all the way down to the 650 level. So on the SPY, in the bigger picture as well, we had not seen on the 1 hour a bear indicator just yet. We have had a bull indicator here since the 543 level, and this is the first bear indicator that now pops up at 560.93, and we're fighting here to hold support at the 555 level. So definitely something to not ignore. For the first time, a bear indicator has popped up, and if it continues and does not get canceled by a bull indicator, this may dominate over the chart. Even if we come back up, it could continue to pull it back down to retest these key support levels so far of 555 and even below that. Now, if we zoom into the volatility of the 15-minute, we could see here a bear indicator dominating all day today here after the open, rejecting up here the 562 level, which was a resistance we were watching, and a bear indicator popped up at 561.65, and a full transition from the rip area to multiple dip areas have happened. Now, there is a tight consolidation down here to not ignore between that 555, 557.50 level, and I will be watching this the rest of these after hours and going into tomorrow, and I'm going to break down the key levels I would watch and what's going on with the inflow versus outflows. Here we are with the SPY stock, the S&P 500 index, with outflows crossing the midpoint here and turning from green to red into the open on the 30-minute chart, as well as that full transition on 42 vision. Now, inflows are trying to pick back up here, but we are below the midpoint and negative 3.94. Definitely something to not ignore here on the 30-minute chart. And when we zoom out and look at this from the 1 hour, we could see here these inflows trying to pick up as well, but negative 1.51. It's going to be crucial for these inflows to pick back up and cross the midpoint to have any significant move be justified to the upside. And another thing I won't ignore here is we've done a full transition from bright green bars to red bars, and the last piece missing here in the bigger picture is white with red borders to complete a full transition to the downside. Now, inflows are trying to pick up, but we are still below the midpoint, and that's going to be something to watch very closely. And it's the first time that we significantly are below the midpoint since way back here on June 28th, when the SPY dropped from 548 all the way down to 543. So here we are at negative 1.51 in the bigger picture, and in the volatility of the 15-minute, we could see these inflows trying to pick up, but they're still red and negative 1.59. They touched briefly the midpoint, it rejected it, and in the after hours, it is sitting flat, and it's trying to get closer to the midpoint. Now, if this pulls down even further, it could quickly start to reflect that weakness into these charts, continue rolling over that weakness into the 30-minute and 1 hour, and the first support I'll be watching is 555, then below that is 553, and then comes the 550 level. Those are the key levels I'll be watching to the downside if these outflows continue to dominate. Now, to the upside, it's going to be crucial and critical here for these inflows to switch from red to green, cross the midpoint, start reflecting that strength into these charts, get the 30-minute and 1 hour to pull up as well, as they've turned green here, right? Even though they're below the midpoint, they're trying to push up. They need to continue. And the first resistance is 558. And then above that, I'll be watching the 560 level. And then the recent highs of 562 all the way up to 563.50. Those are key levels I would not ignore to the upside. All-time highs that we've reached, and the highest of the 52-week high of the SPY this year, something to not overlook. And a huge rejection after touching it, right? We've dropped nearly from 563 to 555, $8 in a single day. So these are the key levels I'll be watching to the upside and to the downside. The bull and bear indicators are going to be crucial, and the inflow versus outflows, I would not ignore them as they're fighting to get back above. And they're really close here in the volatility of the 15-minute, and they're trying to get back above from red to green. That's going to be crucial. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.